All right, so let's look at this problem where f of x is equal to x to the 12th times h of x. We know that h of negative 2 is 1 and h prime of negative 2 is 3, and we're asked to calculate f prime of negative 2. The key thing to observe here is that this is a product, and so if we want to calculate the derivative, we need product rule. In looking at the form of this, when we use product rule, we're going to have f prime of x is equal to the derivative of the first thing times the original of the second thing plus the original of the first thing times the derivative of the second thing. So now that I've calculated f prime of x, f prime of negative 2 will be fairly straightforward. It's going to be 12 times negative 2 to the 11th times h of negative 2 plus negative 2 to the 12th times h prime of negative 2. I'm just plugging in negative 2 everywhere I see x. And now this is going to be something I can do because I know the h of negative 2 and the h prime of negative 2 values. So f prime of negative 2 is going to be equal to 12 times negative 2 to the 11th times 1, because that's what h of negative 2 was, plus negative 2 to the 12th times h prime of negative 2 was 3. And I believe that you can type this into a calculator or a computer and get the answer, so I'm going to stop here. The key insight is that even though I didn't know what h was, I still knew enough information about h to be able to determine the derivative at this particular value where I did have some information about h of x. So no formula was required for h, just the information about h of negative 2 and h prime of negative 2.